I'm State Representative Tom Delnicki. I represent the 14th District, South Windsor. You know, it seems to me from the number of times I have actually testified and attended that it's like Groundhog Day, that Bill Murray movie where every time it repeats, here we go. We're going to have a rate increase. It's going to be up here and it's here. And year after year, that's what we end up with. We end up with asking for this and getting this. This has to be the year that we break that mold. This has to be the year where we have the end of Groundhog Day. And it has to be the year that we move forward. We are talking about 200,000 of our friends, neighbors, and folks that we know in our communities. Ask yourself this very simple question. What are the folks that are going to be priced out of the market do? Because in all honesty, we all know there are people, families, individuals that will be priced out of the market. That because of the inflationary tug at their wallet, they'll have to make that choice. Do I get health care? Do I feed my family? Do I put gasoline in the car? How am I going to make ends meet? And that's a very difficult situation to be in. And when you start to think about that, and you think about the 200,000 people that are impacted by these rates, I can tell you, I go to Stop and Shop, and I've never had this happen before. Somebody stops me and says, what's going to happen on health care rates? What is the good commissioner and his staff going to do? You've got to get up there and you've got to tell people, tell the industry, tell the commission, tell your colleagues just how this will impact them with their budgets and their life. You know, it strikes me that the insurance industry is killing the golden goose that propels our state in some fashion and endangering those who can't afford coverage. I think the insurance industry needs to take a step back and they need to take a look at themselves for even contemplating on these kind of huge increases. You know, the interesting thing about numbers is a good statistician can prove anything on numbers. But we have to take a look at lives, at people, and work that into the equation so that that becomes a focal point as much as the numbers. You know, I was shocked when I heard the questions, and the question came up pertaining to how is affordability worked into the equation? How does affordability play a role in determining the rates? And if I hope I heard it right, that it doesn't. And that sent up a red flag in my mind that how can that be? How can that be not be part of the issue, not be part of the equation, and not be figured in? You know, it also strikes me that the Affordable Care Act exchange is becoming unaffordable to many of our folks. And if these increases go forward, it will only make things worse to the point where, and I don't want to see this, average people not being able to afford and not being able to buy health insurance for themselves and their families. In conclusion, Commissioner Mayes, I look to you and your staff to draw the line, stop another repeat of Groundhog Day, and say, you know what, this is the year that we hold the line on rates. This is the year we take a bigger look at the issue. This is the year that we move forward and try to solve this daunting problem.